The three enemies. The flesh. Sweet, thou art pale. More pale to see, Christ hung upon the cruel tree, and bore his Father's wrath for me. Sweet, thou art sad. Beneath a rod more heavy, Christ for my sake trod the winepress of the wrath of God. Sweet, thou art weary. Not so Christ, whose mighty love of me sufficed for strength, salvation, Eucharist. Sweet, thou art footsore. If I bleed, his feet have bled, yea, in my need, his heart once bled for mine indeed. The world. Sweet, thou art young. So he was young, who for my sake in silence hung upon the cross with passion wrung. Look, thou art fair. He was more fair than men, who deigned for me to wear a visage marred beyond compare. And thou hast riches, daily bread, all else is his, who, living, dead, for me lacked where to lay his head. And life is sweet. It was not so to him, whose cup did overflow with mine unutterable woe. The devil. Thou drinkest deep. When Christ would sup, he drained the dregs from out my cup, so how should I be lifted up? Thou shalt win glory. In the skies, Lord Jesus, cover up mine eyes, lest they should look on vanities. Thou shalt have knowledge. Helpless dust, in thee, O Lord, I put my trust. Answer thou for me, wise and just. And might. Get thee behind me, Lord, who hast redeemed and not abhorred my soul. O keep it by thy word. The Prince's Progress. Too late for love, too late for joy, too late, too late. You loitered on the road too long, you trifled at the gate. The enchanted dove upon her branch died without a mate. The enchanted princess in her tower slept, died behind the grate. Her heart was starving all this while you made it wait. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 1 year ago, even then you had arrived in time, though somewhat slow. Then you had known her living face, which now you cannot know. The frozen fountain would have leaped, the buds gone on to blow. The warm south wind would have awaked to melt the snow. Is she fair now as she lies? Once she was fair. Meet queen for any kingly king, with gold dust on her hair. Now these are poppies in her locks, white poppies she must wear a veil to shroud her face, and the want graven there. Or is the hunger fed at length, cast off the care? We never saw her with a smile, or with a frown. Her bed seemed never soft to her, though tossed of down. She little heeded what she wore, kirtle, or wreath, or gown. We think her white brows often ached beneath her crown, till silvery hairs showed in her locks that used to be so brown. We never heard her speak in haste. Her tones were sweet, and modulated just so much as it was meet. Her heart sat silent through the noise and concourse of the street. There was no hurry in her hands, no hurry in her feet. There was no bliss drew nigh to her, that she might run to greet. You should have wept her yesterday, wasting upon her bed. But wherefore should you weep today, that she is dead? Lo, we who love weep not today, but crown her royal head. Let be these poppies that we strew, your roses are too red. Let be these poppies, not for you, cut down and spread.